So you may be in a position where for some reason your PlayStation 5 controller isn't working out and maybe the buttons aren't working, and this is exactly how to fix it. I've been in some similar situations on my other consoles, and typically it's a pretty easy fix. So the very first thing you want to do is make sure that your PlayStation 5 controller is charged up and fully functional. So what this means is that sometimes when you go ahead and you use your PS5 controller, and even if you shut down the console, sometimes the controller may not even shut down automatically. These controllers are pretty smart nowadays, but sometimes they can still glitch up. And if you have the controller, I would recommend just charging it up and trying again to connect it to your PlayStation 5. If you're able to actually go ahead and either, just turn on your PlayStation 5 through that method, or just physically turn on your PS5 and then check if the controller works, I would highly recommend doing that. But typically in this specific case, the easiest fix is just to make sure that your PlayStation 5 controller is charged, and typically at this point you should be good to go. Now, if for some reason that doesn't actually work out, what I would recommend doing is going ahead and grabbing either a USB Type-C cable or any other charging type that you can go ahead and plug in straight to your PlayStation 5. Now I say USB-C because that's typically what comes in the box, and that's just the easiest way to connect your PlayStation 5 controller to your PS5. So I would recommend taking that wire, plugging it back into your PlayStation 5 on the back of the controller of the PS5, as well as the front of the PlayStation 5 console. And I would recommend just checking and seeing if you're actually able to pair those specific controller in the console through that method. Now typically you should be able to either see some sort of signal or some sort of charging LED on the PlayStation 5 controller, and this will actually pretty much indicate that you have actually plugged in your PlayStation 5 controller to your PS5 itself, and they should be able to reconnect that way. And at this point I would recommend clicking the buttons again on your PlayStation 5 controller and seeing if they're functional. At this point they should be good to go, but again, if it still doesn't work, what I would recommend doing is probably actually repairing your console by resetting the PlayStation 5 controller. So what you want to do here is you want to turn off the PlayStation 5 console and you want to turn over the PlayStation 5 controller, and you should see a little reset button on the back of the controller. Now there's you can take a little paper clip or something like that of that matter, and you want to go ahead and press on that little small reset button for 3 to 5 seconds. Now, after that 3 to 5 second mark, all you have to do is go ahead and connect the PlayStation 5 back to the controller through that USB-C cable, and you want to give it a couple of seconds, and typically at this point the controller should end up working, or it should be able to be recognized by the PS5 console. If that doesn't end up working and you're still experiencing issues, I would recommend either trying a different controller or even contacting Sony themselves and letting them know of your specific issues, because there's been a lot of controller defects happening recently, and if you let them know, Sony will go ahead and either fix the issue for you, or you can even send them the controller and they can probably fix it there. So those are just a couple ways on how to fix your PlayStation 5 controller if the buttons are not working. If you guys experience any other issues or anything like that, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.